What's up, Print Hustlers? Welcome to another episode. Hanging out in Printavo HQ out here in Chicago. There's a really cool video that I saw the other day from Brett Bowden from Printed Threads, who runs a really cool Texas-based screen printing shop. And they've got just an awesome culture and a really tight-knit team. And then he was talking with Ryan Moore of Ryanette, and what they were actually talking about is creating that tight-knit team and really good culture. Culture, I feel like, is one of those things that's kind of aloof, right? People talk about it. They say you need good culture, good coaching and management for a company that keeps people long-term and keeps people happy. But what exactly does that mean, and how do you kind of distill it down into tactical advice to be able to create good culture as you start to bring on more people? So I thought about this and things that we do at Printavo as well to help create this, and I created 5 different tips that you can be able to use to be able to do this. First, do people help in need when someone else needs help at the office? So for example, if a customer needs to be called back right away, can somebody else jump in and be able to help? Or if more help is needed on the production side, can people in the front office, are they willing to go back there and start slinging some ink? Are people able to jump in and be able to collaborate a bit more too? Do they free open to suggest ideas and be able to work together to create really good solutions and have that extreme optimism attitude with solving any type of mistake or order that had a problem come up? The other big one is what happens as a company grows over time. Now, as you create kind of a brand presence in your neighborhood or your city, do people seek out to work for you? This one probably takes a lot longer, but this is a very cool measure if this starts to happen, especially if you're able to post a job posting on your social channels and don't post on job boards just yet. Do you start to get applications that come in for people that have been waiting? That's a really cool feeling. I think another one, especially in a time like this where folks may only stay for a year or two at different companies and want to hop and go somewhere else, do some of your team members actually stay much longer than that? If they do, that's a really great sign that you're taking care of them and you're listening to them, and that they probably are more happy, right? Because if they weren't, at some point there's going to be a breaking point where they're going to want to leave. Does your team feel that they're being able to grow their careers with you? Can they continue to learn and iterate and grow with where you want to go? Now, you'll fully be able to understand this if you have additional one-on-ones with your team, probably every other week or monthly. Tend to ask them every few months. Do you still feel like you're being challenged and are learning? Where would you like to go with your career? If you saw yourself in a year from now, what would you be doing? And try to help craft that experience for them. And if you can't right now, which is totally understandable, how can they start to get involved in it? So if someone on the production floor wants to learn more about marketing, maybe they can spend a couple hours a week helping you to create marketing campaigns, right? It's a great idea. It keeps them engaged, and it shows that you care about them. The last thing is try to schedule regular events for the team. If you can do something like on the first of the month, you set a reminder in your calendar, go grab a big nice team lunch or a team dinner with everybody. And then quarterly, what we try to do is schedule more of a team event. And we actually created a Google Doc list with all the suggested ideas that everybody in the Printavo team has for different team ideas. So it's super simple. They feel it's very collaborative, and people actually want to look forward to planning their own events too. So they'll start to plan it during the quarter, and then at the end, we'll go do it, and everybody can bond from there. Hopefully some of those tips were helpful and very concrete to really building a culture of ownership and growth and longer sustainable career patterns. If you have other suggestions or things that you've seen in your company, definitely leave them in the comments below. I love learning about this type of stuff, and it'd be great to share with others.